I have had my pin design stolen. We've got this bag here, this bag here. We've just got many bags. I just feel like these little Christmas pins could be extra cute on the tiny backing cards. Hello lovely people, welcome to a new studio vlog. Say hello to Odin. I don't share him on the vlogs that often anymore because he can be a little bottom when it comes to filming, and he's decided that this sofa is now his. Haven't you? You say hello? Not to me. He's very sweet, but very big and kind of annoying sometimes, aren't you? Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. Odin had to just come in for that first intro, and because I don't share him on the vlog very often, I thought it'd be cute to keep him in. It is currently Thursday. I am thinking I might just film for today and take you through my plans for today. I am going to be distracting myself a little bit because if you've seen the title of this video, which you probably have, and maybe it's the reason you even clicked on it, I have had my pin design stolen. And I found out about this on Tuesday. Really randomly, how I found out, let me show you the pin in question. I'm sure a lot of you maybe even have this pin. This is my Every Step is Growth pin. It is a kind of Converse Van style shoe with some flowers and some foliage. It says Every Step is Growth in the bottom, and then it is rose gold and it's got 2 rubber clasps on the back. It's super pretty. It is my bestseller. I love this pin so much. It definitely has like a place in my heart. Like, I know all of my products do, but there is just something very specific about this pin and the response that this pin has had, and the way that this pin makes people feel is just so special. And unfortunately this is the design that has been stolen. Now, I found out about this because I sometimes type in my product names into Etsy and like just see where they kind of sit in the algorithm to get an idea of where they sit essentially, and I typed in Every Step is Growth, and I think on the second line on my phone, so it shows like 2 kind of lines at a time, there was my pin, there was my sticker and my keyring, all of that design. So I scrolled down a little bit just to have a little nosy a bit further down, and there was a picture of my pin, and I was quite confused by this because it wasn't like my picture, but it was very obviously my pin. So I thought, oh, maybe someone's bought them to resell, which unless you're buying them wholesale, and you know, I know that you're buying them wholesale, that's not right. And it was weird to me because I've only wholesaled to one person ever, and the pin was being sold at like £4 cheaper than I sell them for. So I thought, this is really weird. So I clicked on it and I zoomed in on the image, and I realised that this pin was gold rather than rose gold, and the quality of it was just not good. If you flick through the photos, there was only one pin on the back, and I thought, okay, like, let me investigate this a little bit more. I went and got my phone charger, and I said to my husband, I need to do a Google search because I think my pin has been stolen. Here he is again. And by the time I'd got my charger and got down the stairs, my husband said to me, you're not going to be happy. And this is what I was greeted with on the internet. SHEIN, TEMU, ALIEXPRESS, some other random websites were selling my design in different metal colours. There was a silver one, there was a gold one, there was ones with soft enamel rather than hard enamel. So hard enamel is like the really shiny kind of levelled out enamel, whereas you can get soft enamel that sits like within the design. It's really hard to explain, but I'm sure I'll pop an image on the screen. And my heart just sunk, and I always had like this feeling that if a design was going to be stolen, that it was going to be this one. Like, I'd even said to my mum and to my husband a few months ago that, you know, it's important that I check these things because I have a feeling that one day this one might be stolen. I just didn't expect it to happen so quickly. Because I literally checked a couple of months ago and there was nothing else out there other than my stuff. I'm frustrated. I don't know how upset I am. I kind of go through waves with it. I think I'm most upset specifically by the listings that have stolen my images. Are they actually sending something to someone, or are they just using my photos to rip people off? And that just feels so wrong. like this design is being sold for as little as 89p on places like, was it Temu? It was 89p? I'm not sure, something like that. They weigh less than 3 grams according to the listings, so they are really not good quality. This is like, I think it's like 6, 7, 8 grams, something like that. It's a very nice pin. In fact, I had a review for it that said it was quite heavy, but I think that's a bit of a compliment to the quality. So yeah, I'm just having to pop my stern head on. I need to write a few emails and things. I've already written to Etsy to try and get the one that's on Etsy taken down, because I just don't want people seeing my design and then the exact same one next to it that looks the same from afar but it's really not, and it's also stolen artwork. And that's another thing. This person on Etsy has probably bought wholesale off somewhere like SHEIN, TEMU, ALIEXPRESS, somewhere like that, not knowing that this is stolen artwork, because some horrible person has stolen it, remade them, and then is selling them at penny price compared to mine. And I just really don't want it sat next to my listing on Etsy and then people questioning whether or not mine is the real thing. I designed this back in 2021, like summer of 2021, and I had them in the shop I think around October time of 2021, and I've sold so many since. I can't quite wrap my head around it. It's really, really weird. But that is the update. I will let you know if there is anything you guys can do to help. I know I've had some really lovely messages saying if you need us to kind of mass report things, or if things kind of don't go in my favour. I know that I've got so many of you I can rely on to kind of get this taken down. I know there isn't much that I can get compensation wise, because I don't have the money to go to lawyers and, you know, sue people. I'm a tiny person. There isn't much money in my bank account. Like, I can't do that. But I just don't want people buying product that is stolen, and especially the ones that are using my photos. They're giving me a bad name. Like, if someone sees that, like, I just don't know. It's such a hard one, because also it's kind of crazy that people have seen my stuff enough to copy it. Not that it makes it right at all, but like, I'm just trying to find things to make myself feel a little bit better. But yeah, this is my pin. Please, if you see this anywhere, don't buy it other than from my Etsy shop. Please don't buy it anywhere from other than Deli's Designs. And just a reminder that if you like shopping on Temu, SHEIN, AliExpress, places like that, I understand the prices can be so tempting, but when you're buying illustrated products specifically, like pins, t-shirts with kind of illustration on them, just maybe think twice, have a little second thought, and maybe do a quick Google search to see if there maybe is an artist related to that isn't being given money or representation in the right way. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking about this now. Also, just wanted to say a massive thank you to those that have joined my Patreon. We are at 39 patrons currently, which is bonkers to me, and it's just been a weird week. We've had like the highs of Patreon and then the lows of people stealing my blooming artwork. So yeah, thank you so much if you've joined me there. I'm really excited to be sharing more content with you. I keep thinking I need to share everything right now, but I'm spreading it across the month. There's a podcast already. The happy mail has been revealed. Like, if you like foxes, then you're gonna love this happy mail. And again, there is a link in my bio to take you straight there if you want to be part of the Deli's Designs community, support me in another way and get some content in return depending on your tier, then have a little look. That's me. I'm gonna stop blabbing about pin stuff now, because I'm just gonna get myself in a little hole. This week I am working on Kickstarter, so I'm gonna take you to my other desk because we have a couple of packaging things that arrived, and we're going to talk through my ribbon issues, because I've been having issues with ribbon. Of all the things to do with this Kickstarter, I didn't think ribbon would be one of the most difficult things so far. So let me take you over here. Welcome to my messy table of exciting things. Firstly, I have had lots of bags delivered. I have 300 of these beautiful drawstring bags. These are, oh, they're just so soft. So if you've pledged for the Kickstarter, or if you're planning on ordering the decorations from the shop when they arrive, you'll be getting them in these lovely little bags. They're like an ivory soft yellow colour. Well, I've realised they're definitely more ivory because of the ribbon situation, but these are the bags. They're really cute, they're really nice, and they're just really nice. They feel very luxury, and I have many of these. We've got this bag in here, we've got this bag here, this bag here. We've just got many bags. This is the sample size, and then this is the size we're going for. So as you can see, it's just a couple of centimetres bigger. This dog is really being in the vlog today. Hello. I'm sure some of you love Odin content, but he gets in my way and he tries to nibble things he shouldn't be nibbling. Okay, so let's talk ribbon palaver, because I have a few different options here. And I've realised that I don't think I want the yellow ribbon. I originally ordered 2 ribbons. The first one was I ordered 2 kind of soft yellow ones. One was a metre, and I think the metre was like £1.50-ish, so quite expensive really. Where is it? So this ribbon, it looks much less yellow on camera, but it is quite yellow. Let me get one of these bags and you'll be able to see here. Like it's very similar to the bags, but it's still quite yellow. It's definitely more yellow in person as well. But this single piece here was £1.50, and this is only going to do 3 decorations. That's expensive. When you add it up, that's very expensive on the ribbon for 300 decorations. Now, I'm not sending out 300 for the Kickstarter, but I wanted to make sure I'd spent the money on everything so that I can get them into the shop and not need to worry about ordering more ribbon, things like that. This ribbon is lovely though. It's really, it's very nice quality. Like, you can feel that it's worth £1.50, and depending on what you're using on, it's probably not that expensive, but for what I'm using it for, it just felt very expensive because a lot of people might change the ribbon colour depending on their tree anyway. So I then at the same time had ordered this yellow ribbon, which you can see here is even more yellow than this one. Wow, the camera makes it look even more different, but they are different. They're just not as extremely different as the camera is picking up for some reason. This whole roll here, which is 25 meters, was only £1. In fact, it was less than £1 more than this one, but the quality differs quite a lot. This one feels really soft and really nice, and when you pull it, it doesn't kind of pull apart, or like it's a bit more difficult to unthread, you know, when you've got ribbon and you can like pull it apart like this. This one does it quite easily, as you can see. And putting it on the decoration, I added it to one of the lovely Emily's decorations. I don't think I like this yellow with the gold, so I ordered more ribbon. They arrived this morning, which I was very happy about because it means I can talk about it on here, and I think I've made my decision. I thought maybe ivory was the better way to go, because like I mentioned, I called these ivory earlier. They are called light yellow when you order them, but they are definitely ivory. This is ivory ribbon, and this is the bags. Like, they just match so much better. Oh, they match really well actually. I hadn't kind of put them next to each other, but they look really nice together. Yay, this makes me happy. And this roll, which I think is the same as this, yeah, like there's a lot in here. Can you see that? There's a lot of ribbon in there. This was also like £2.50. So I'm gonna order these. These are the ones I'm gonna order. The other thing I had questioned was a 10mm ribbon. I think this is too thick because it goes from 6mm to 10mm on most of the listings that I found. Yeah, like that's too thick. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look right. It takes away from the decoration. I haven't spent loads of money on this, thankfully. I just needed to make sure it was the right thing. So yeah, this is now going to be the option. The ivory ribbon. Like, this is just so much nicer. It looks way more luxury and it matches. I think we've sorted it. Oh yay, I'm really happy. Oh, I'm so glad I bought another sample. Or another blooming roll. Anyway, I've been talking ridiculous amounts for this vlog already. I just had a lot to update you on. It's been a very odd week, but I'm gonna go to my computer now and I'm gonna do some designing because I need to design backing cards for the Christmas enamel pins that are on their way. No, they're not on their way yet. I think they're coming to near the end of their manufacturing, but I need to design backing cards for those, and I need to order postcards as well. I'm so sorry if you can hear the dog. He is just on one today, apparently. Let's do some designing and just try and get ahead of the game with the Kickstarter a little bit. So as you can see, I have been doing some backing card stuff. I don't think I recorded this bit, but I decided to try it on the square template. So it's 5.5 by 5.5 centimetre, so quite small. Like, it's very cute, but I think with the pin size it might be a little bit too much. Maybe I'll do a print test and see exactly what it will look like, but I just feel like it's maybe a little bit too clustered on this style, even with like the other pins. So that's the candy cane one, and then if I copy the wreath, like with the space I have, I feel like the pin is taking up a lot of it and I can't put much detail on here. I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about it. And then this is like the bigger business card, but there's also like a lot of extra space in this one. So I'm just trying to work out what is the best option. I think I might print them out and then we'll have a look at them side by side and just see if we should go for standard or square, because there's not much price difference, so I could get either really. I'm not sure. Let's print them out. Okay, so we've got the standard business card size, which I thought would be my favourite printing them out, but I think it's this one. This is so cute. This is so cute. Like, there's a lot of white space here and maybe it just feels a little bit empty. If I was using a colour for the background, I think it would be fine, but because I want it to be white, I don't know if this looks as good, and this looks very, very cute. I am going to have to check that it looks good with all of the pins. They are all 1 inch, but sometimes the different style of design can obviously make it look a little bit more full on the card. So I need to test that and see that they all fit and look good on here. But I think we might go for the square because they are smaller than my average pin sizes. And I think I have got the Humblebee, which is 1 inch, but the backing card is quite busy, so it works well. Whereas, I don't know, I just feel like these little Christmas pins could be extra cute on the tiny backing cards. I think so. Anyway, my camera has just started flashing at me though, because I've been talking so much on this vlog so far. So I'm going to pop my camera on charge and I'll be back with you hopefully when I've made a decision, and hopefully when I've also made the postcards, because I'm hoping to order everything from printed.com this time because I had a really good experience with them last time, so we're going to be brave and try them. But I just want everything to be here like ASAP. I feel like we've done a pretty good amount today. I'm just waiting to hear from printed.com to make sure that I've set up my file correctly, because when you send like a multiple print like order, you have to create like a combined PDF, and I just want to check it's definitely going to be done in the order that I've put it in. I did do a test print of the postcards. This will be the front, this will be the back. They're really cute. I'm really, really happy with it. The colour will be slightly different to this, and it will be a higher quality print as well because they're using much better printers than I've got here, but this is kind of the best that I can achieve here on this kind of paper. I mean, I probably could do it slightly better, but I just wanted to check that I'd definitely chosen the same colours, like front and back, and then I just repeated those colours. So that should be fine. Very happy with that. And then I have definitely decided we're going with the square because I've printed them out and they look, I'm trying to hold them all together. Ta-da! They just look really cute, and I feel like they work well on this size. Like I said, I think there's just a little bit too much white space on these ones. So they're going to go on these tiny little ones, and they're only a tiny bit more expensive than these ones, so it's enough to kind of be happier with this size. I think it's like £2 extra to get the square, and I just think they'll be really cute when they like open them and things. I don't know, I just thought it'd be nice because they're smaller pins. Anyway, that's done. Postcards are hopefully going to be ordered. Oh, they're getting back to me, so I'll hopefully have those ordered in the next 10 minutes, hopefully. I've kicked so much off my to-do list today and it feels great. I just cricketed this lovely chunky pile of things I've just designed, as you would have seen. These are going to be my little thank you cards for Kickstarter awards. I have done a little gumdrop design, let me show you up close, and I've just put a little thank you message, but I've left a space, I can't speak, I've left a space at the top to write people's names, just to add a little personal touch and make it feel a little bit more Christmassy and magical. Of course I'd love to write you all a Christmas card, but almost 100 cards would take me a long time. So we're going to have these little thank you ones for now. The cricket machine played up maybe once, I turned it off and back on again and we were fine. But yeah, I've got almost 100 of these here now, so I'm super happy with those. I was thinking, oh, I'll just do it next week, but to be honest, I don't know when things are arriving, and it would be just my luck that when things need to kind of get going and I need to get my button gear, the cricket won't play or something will happen with the printer. So I was like, let's just get it done. I'm going to pop these, I'll probably pop them underneath my, oh, I don't know, I need to put them somewhere safe. Let me pop them in a drawer. Should we pop them in one of these drawers? They're in a drawer, safe and sound, and I've just got to remember they're there. It should be fine. Or I could put them on my shelving. I might put it on my shelving because I feel like I'll remember where they are more because I can see them. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this kind of day in the life video. I know it didn't start at the best. It didn't start off as the best video because of the news of my pin. I will let you guys know if I need kind of help with reporting things. I am not going down that route just yet. I'm going to reach out to, well, I've reached out to Etsy, and I still need to email TEMU and SHEIN and just see where I can go with that. And if it doesn't work, then I need an army to come and kind of report things or like get their attention so that it can be taken down. But we will cross that bridge when it comes. Hopefully I can deal with it all via email, just quietly, and not cause too much of a fuss. But we will see. I've got so much Kickstarter stuff done today. Thank you cards, the backing cards for the pins, the postcards, they've been ordered. What else have we got? Obviously we've got all our bags, and I've got my ribbons sorted, so I'm feeling really organised with the Kickstarter now. I just need to order more boxes, get those folded and like sort the tissue paper in them, and I'll show you next week because they are downstairs. I have some cute snowflake confetti that my mum very kindly hole punched for me. You know, like the shape stamp thingies? It was from those. She very kindly spent time doing that for me, so we're gonna have some snow to go in the parcels along with your little gumdrop thank you note, and they're just gonna be very cute little parcels. I hope so. Anyway, I'm gonna call that the end of a video. I know it's very strange to have just filmed in one day. I don't often do this, but I feel like today has been a good day for catching up and getting stuff done. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I wish you the loveliest day, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.